The lesson that we're going to do today is adding on an open number line. The reason why it's an open number line and not just a number line is because the number line does not have to start at 0. You can take any point of the number line and make a number line. So we are going to add 8 plus 6 on this number line. Now when I'm adding, no matter the order, if it's 8 plus 6 or 6 plus 8, I always start with my largest number. Means less hops when I'm doing that. So I'm going to start at 8, and because it's an open number line, this can start at 8. And I'm going to show you 2 different ways to do this. Some of you are only going to be ready for the first way right now, which is fine, and some of you are going to be ready to make that 10 and add some more. It will take you longer to do the first way. The second way will be shorter, but you need to start that when you're ready. So if I'm going to do 8 plus 6, I'm going to go 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I did 6 hops. Now I need to tell what the top of each hop is. I have plus 1 on each of those. That means each hop is only worth 1. So I have 8 plus 1, which is 9, then 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so that is doing single hops on the number line. Now we have been working on making 10 to add when we're looking at a number. So if I'm looking at this same problem, 8 plus 6, and my closest one to get to a 10 is the 8, so I'm going to break up the 6, meaning I'm going to get rid of that 6. But what do I need? 8 and what are friends of 10? I love making 10 because they're friendly numbers. They make math easier. So I love to get to a 10. So 8 and, if you said 2, you are correct. 8 and 2 are friends of 10. Now once I take that 2 out of there, I get rid of that 6. But 6 minus 2 is what? If I take 2 out of 6, if you said 4, you are correct. I have 4 left, and that 6 is gone. Okay, so that 8 and 2 is going to combine. Now, you're thinking, how does that equate to the open number line? You're not necessarily going to have to do this part. You will eventually just get to the part where you just draw it. So again, we start at 8. But I want to get to that friendly number. And I know I need to do a plus 2 to get to that friendly number. And that friendly number is 10. Okay? Now, I took care of this 8 and 2. 8 plus 2 is 10. What do I have left to add? I have this 4 because remember, we got rid of that 6 the second we took that 2 out of it. Okay? So look what I can do now. Plus 4. 10 plus 4 gives me 14. Did I get to the same answer? Yes. Which one do you do less work on? You do less work on this one because you won't necessarily draw this out in the end. I was just drawing my thinking. Where here you have to label each hop. You cannot just do the hops and not label or number. So it's going to be faster to eventually get here. If you're here right now because this is a lot to think about, that is fine, as long as we both get to 14. But your goal is to get to here. Okay, let's do another one. So let me move my camera. Let's do 7 plus 5. Okay, so here I'm going to do 7 plus 5. And you can do your single hops if you want to, but I'm going to focus on making that 10 and then how many more. So, which is my larger number? If you said 7, you are correct. So I'm going to start off at 7. Okay guys, so we have to know those friends of 10. What goes with 7 to make 10? If you said 3, you are correct. So my first hop is going to be 3. And that gets me to 10. Okay? So mentally I'm thinking I took the 3 out of the 5 to make this 10. So once I took the 3 out, got rid of that 5. 3 and what make 5? 2. So how many more do I have left to add? I have 2 left. So I'm going to do plus 2. 10 plus 2 gives me 12. Okay, so 7 plus 5 is 12. Again, some of you might have want to do single hops. For right now, that's fine, but we're eventually going to get here, okay? Let's do one more where you try it. You'll have to pause the video and try it, and then we'll check it together. So let's do 9. Let's do 9 plus 6. 6 just kept sticking out in my brain. So get that down. Get your open number line here. Okay, now I'm going to ask you one more question before you pause it. What is the larger number? The larger number is 9, so you're going to start at 9. Okay, so pause this video and try this problem out. Okay, so you paused, you worked through the problem. If I'm at 9, what's friends with 9 to make 10? If you said 1, you were correct. I'm just going to split that off because I like that visual. 9 and 1 plus 1 gets me to 10. Well, once I took that 1 out of the 6, what is left up here? If you said 5, you are correct. So then I'm going to do a 5 hop. And we know our teen number, so 10 and 5 makes 15. Our 10 to teen number there. And then our final answer is 15. So that's how you use open number line. Again, some of you may be here, but you will find that this will take a lot longer than working it out this way. So you don't necessarily have to do this work, but you need to show me that you broke up 6 on the number line showing 1 and 5.